Faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word of God. And now it's time for Shante Speaks.
Praise Jesus, from whom all blessings flow. We are super excited this morning. Miss Shante Speaks is in the house. She's in the studio, and we are excited to have her. And this week's letter is entitled, I Need Help. And so she's going to, do you want me to read it or do you want to read it? You want to read it? All right, Miss Shante, go ahead. Take it away.
Good morning, and thank you for tuning in with us this morning. This letter reads, hello, I am needing advice, suggestions, help. I am having serious problems with my 13-year-old son. Just a quick background. I'm a single mom. He's the youngest of 5 children. His dad is not in the picture. He has never even met him. His grades in school are bad, and he doesn't care. He is quick to temper, and that is when things get out of control. He's slowly beginning to destroy my home, which has started with holes in the walls, doors. He threatens his sister and has been physically violent toward her. When he is angry, which is often, he throws things around the house, tells me he hates me and hopes that I die. He also refuses to do anything around the house to help out. He doesn't lift a finger, and most of the time I do not push the issue because I know that violence will follow. Most of the time he keeps his outbursts inside our home, but today he was outside and yelled some curse words at me because I asked him to mow the yard, which never did happen, I might add. He does have friends and gets along well with them. He's not a bully. I've also been told that when he stays the night at his friend's house, he is very helpful, which is odd to me. It's almost like he hates me. I'm at the end of my rope with him, the mother says. Have tried to do any and everything to help him, but nothing seems to work. I'm seriously thinking about sending him away, but not sure where. My fear is that if some sort of intervention doesn't happen soon, the problems are going to get worse. I know it will get worse, as I've been dealing with his behavior for more than a couple of years now, always thinking that when he matures, he will outgrow this. Well, no such luck. This has also greatly impacted my 15-year-old daughter's life. She says she's depressed because of him, and that she's afraid that one day he may do something to seriously injure her. I need help. I do not know where to turn. Also, my family is not an option. My parents are not willing to take him in. I haven't asked, but I just know they will not. Thank you for taking this time to read this. I'm open to suggestions. Need to know my rights as a parent of an out-of-control child as well. To this mom, the first thing that I would share with her is to begin to pray for his trigger points. Pray for the spirit of anger, pray for the spirit of fear, and pray for her household collectively, that all of those things no longer live in there. I would spend some time with the young man talking to him about the alternatives to his behavior. Mom, my suggestion to you is to think about the village that does help raise a child. Think about mentorship, both at school and in the community. There are people that are definitely at his school that can help facilitate some of the foolishness that you are dealing with. There are people in the community that can help facilitate some of the foolishness that you're dealing with, because he has to go from dealing with foolishness to becoming a fathered child. I understand as a single mom that it's difficult to raise children, and it's even more difficult for a woman to try to raise a man. There is help on the way. I encourage you to believe that. And I also encourage you to think about family counseling and all of what is going on in your household. This young man is hurting, he's torn, he's tattered. He is bleeding on the inside. He's erupting on the inside. And in order to facilitate that and to help him, you need some help yourself. So I ask that you consider those things. Consider reaching out to his school. Consider reaching out to their various organizations, 100 Black Men, people at your church, at your local church, that can help spend some time with him to help not just show him his rights, how to be a right or take his wrongs and turn them into right, but also how to show him to be a man. You may not be able to do